We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Curry. Back to Pajemski. Clock at 6. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Hayes. Yep, count it. Hayes has got his second basket.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Lakers ball.
And stolen by Green. Pajemski with it. Hachimura covering. It's stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Back to Hayes. First quarter, just over a minute played. Great positioning on the putback.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
The 3 from Curry. Sends it home from three-point land.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And it's Green missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
James outside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Lakers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And again, no good by Golden State. Pass to Hachimura. Goes back up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Moody. No points so far. Count it, good.
Moses Moody.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Warriors trail by 9. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Butler. He's scoreless. Here's Jackson Davis. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Hachimura left side. Soft touch off the glass.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Payton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers ahead.
7.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
James outside. Fires from the line. That went off the back iron and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
On the wing, Curry. Tries the spin move. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers lead by 11. James, left side. Curry with the block.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
And it's James with the jam.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Looney. And stolen by Hayes. James, right side. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Outside Payton. Now Looney. Some solid defense from Hayes. James with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up. Doncic outside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 17.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And here are the Warriors now. Up top, Curry. He's got 5. Good work defensively by James.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And he makes it on the layup. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Golden State on D. 19-point game. Here's James. And the shot goes in. James has got 14 points. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he comes up with a bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Pajemski. Down low. Here's Green. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Moody, good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
James, outside. Doncic left side. Healed with the defensive effort. And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Green. Outside Pajemski. Butler with the ball. Back to Pajemski. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Out to Hield. Up and over Doncic. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Hachimura from long range. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Back to Moody. From the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Doncic. And down it goes. 2 points.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
James, left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 19 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The 3 from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. On offense, here are the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's James. Pajimski grabs the board. Moody with it. Picked up by James. Back to Moody. For three. Pure from three-point range. Moody's got 7 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's James. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 21 points in the game.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
And Hayes comes to help. Pass to Curry. Rebound, the Lakers. And here's Hachimura to the paint. James outside. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here is James. Give him 23. And that one's good. James has got 25 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Curry for three. Finney Smith pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
2 points. That one goes. The ball's knocked loose. James with the ball. 27 points for him. From behind the arc. On target from range. James has got 13 in the second half.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Pass to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got his first points of the game.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
The shot by James, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Butler on the wing. It's Hayes with the rebound. And the Lakers have possession. Here's Hachimura. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts.
22.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Payton attacking. Over Finney Smith. Misses off the left iron. James with the ball. Kuminga defends. On the wing, Finney Smith. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
And here's Curry for three. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Doncic. Kuminga pulls it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to James. Outside, Finney-Smith. Drills it from deep.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Left side, Kuminga. The three from Curry. And no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Back to James. Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. Now here's Hayes. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Here's Payton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Hachimura outside. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. James, right side. The three is up. Kuminga pulls it in. Here's Golden State. Outside Payton. Over Hachimura. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Tries again. James can't get it to go. So it's the Warriors now. The finish! And Kuminga throws it down.
Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Finney-Smith with it. Payton covering. Kicks it to Doncic. To the inside. Hayes. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Curry. This one for three. It's Hayes with the rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, he was amazing tonight.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Doncic, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Stephen Curry with the three.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And it's Green missing. And so James will bring it up to the Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
and slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg,